playing a Ted Fiend build. Bro, I haven't seen this opening in, I think, like half a year. Old school approach by TBC. Of course, on the world class level, everyone is playing ghoul opening, DK ghouls, for fast creeping. What this does give you is a fast tech to tier 2 and to tier 3, a transition into fiends easily if you want. But it's very weak early game. Very, very weak. Weak at creeping, weak at fighting, weak at harassing, weak at everything. For then we see the Farseer fast tech. This is also what he was playing mostly against Happy in their series. Farseer fast tech into double rags. Headhunters. It was. Wait. He killed the critter with the ghoul? Oh, okay. So it's not this classic Ted Fiend build. Ted Fiend of old was 3 ghouls only and never more. Here we do have 4 ghouls at least. Alright. Lin didn't scout before the Farseer, so he doesn't know yet quite what's going on, but soon he shall. And harass begins in the main base. But there's an arrow tower. Shouldn't be too scary. DK can try to harass as well, but with only skellies against burrows, that's probably not very effective. I was wondering if Lin was going to go Mass Wyvern here, but no, it is the double racks. It shall be the Headhunters. I think the best thing TBC could do here is try to creep these camps, these smaller ones, take the items away, get some experience. Yeah, I think fighting the peons in the main base against burrows, gotta say, I don't think this is gonna do too much. Oh, Lin actually made a mistake here, losing a peon. That could have been avoided. It is mining time lost, but it's also a lot of time spent on the DK for only 25 experience. Farseer crept down here, got the green, got the mantle. That's pretty good. Second crypt. Oh, damn. I think he wants to go Gargs. Okay. Little TBC special over here. I like it. Mass Gargs do have big time problems against bad riders. To be honest, this looks a bit inexperienced by TBC. This looks like he never harassed an orc main base with skellies. Like, this just doesn't do anything. Oh, Farseer gets the last hit here with the Chain Lightning. First good move by TBC now. Interrupting the creep of the Farseer, which means he should be getting the item here, getting some more experience. But this is not a great early for TBC. Out of mana already. Low HP on the DK. And not even level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now with a bunch of headhunters, you can continue creeping pretty well. Oh man, this DK has a slow start. TBC not looking in peak form. Oops. But perhaps there is a way to have a chance. Then aggressively taking camps away from the enemy side. And again, Skelly harassing the main base. It's not even like Lin needs lumber that badly. Like, the Wyvern build is a lot more starved for lumber. Not starved for lumber, but very precise with the need for lumber. With Berserkers, you don't need that much lumber, really. Only a single peon so far died. Maybe... How much gold is the difference? Okay, it's almost 200 gold difference. That's something. But might not be worth the difference in experience. Look at Lin. This is almost disrespectful. Running into the undead main base, into the Nerub tower. Oh, he's forced to cancel the tech. Because Acolytes are dying in the back. But Headhunters are being sacrificed here. 2 go down. But if only 2 fall for the Acolyte kills and the tech cancel, that is a great trade for Lin. Seems like this one also will die. And if you guys are wondering if Gogs are good against Berserkers, the answer is no. Oh, look at the wolves getting so many kills. Farseer, he's got a Chain Lightning ready. Come on, zippity zap, clickety clack. Where is it? Come on. Hey! Almost getting another Acolyte here. 3.5 already on the Farseer. Tier 3 now done. Okay, maybe I have to take back my previous words a little bit. Indeed, now lumber is low and the TC cannot be afforded right away. Oh, wow, he didn't have a shop this whole time. Maybe the Skelly Harass indeed did cost more lumber than I initially thought. TBC trying to grip the Drake. This is the purpose, of course, of this gargoyle build. DK taking a bit of a pounding here. But healthy enough. And again, Skelly's in the main. Persistent with these skeletons. And now the TC can finally be started. He's a bit late, but I don't think he minds too much. There's still tons of creeps left on the map, which is kind of unusual for Concealed Hill. Concealed Hill is pretty thin on creep density. It can be very difficult to level a 3rd hero here. In this game, it should be very manageable. They just scanned somewhere. I don't know where.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 4 Farseer. Man, that's quick. Before the 9-minute mark. Double row of the Magi. That is sick for the Lich. If he even makes it out. Oh, maybe he won't! Kaboom! Samper at a very unusual timing. It looks like Lin is almost playing disrespectfully here. I gotta say. Bad Rider. First kill. TC takes that experience gladly. The lack of lumber here doesn't seem to hurt Lin too much. He's getting the upgrades he wants. Still has 6 peons on lumber back at home. And taking out these Gargs easily. Yeah, it's a rough one for TBC. Can't even get the Lich right now. Yikes. This is what I imagine my game against Lin would look like. Just complete annihilation so far. Oh my god, Frenzy also denied. Justify the memes. And boom. $18 supply. Ooh. Haven't seen a game this brutal in a while. That was a rough one. Well, the good news is, on the next map, there won't be a fountain with a Drake. So for that reason, maybe TBC is going to play something other than Gargs. And then the game might not look as hopeless. Yeah, that looked like 2,500 MR versus 1,500 MR. Yeah. TBZ is a good player. He is capable of more than that normally. But it's also the Lin factor. If you're not on that highest level of play, then Lin can make you look like a fool very quickly. And so we're getting ready for map number 2. Lin is expected to get the 2-0 here, and so far he's meeting those expectations. The second match of the group is going to be Lawlight versus Ice Orc. There also Lawlight goes into it as the favorite. Perhaps not as clearly as Lin here against TBC. From Ice Orc we have seen some pretty solid performances in the past. He was oftentimes touted as a very talented player. Many years ago, there was a lot of hope around Ice Orc, some expectations around Ice Orc. People were talking about him, saying that he could be the next big thing from China. TH, for example, back then. Many years ago, though, this must have been like, at least like 5 or 6 years ago. Ice Orc, unfortunately, never was able to deliver on those hopes. Stayed a tier 3 player throughout his career so far. Will Happy play today? No. We saw a bunch of Happy games yesterday, but no, Happy is not playing today. I think the next time Happy is playing is... when is that? I guess next week in the B Cup playoffs. Or maybe there's going to be some show cups before. We'll see. The next big thing from China turned out to be COVID. Well, not wrong, I guess. Well. Both these players are living in China these days. Lin, having moved there many years ago with his fiancée, or I guess wife now. And looking rock solid up until now. It's always amazing how, you know, when you see these world-class players playing against each other, we sometimes see, I don't know, let's say Colorful or the first player that came to mind. Colorful or Focus, you know, playing up against Happy, and they make some mistakes and they get killed pretty decisively, and we're like, ah, man, something went wrong. That wasn't the best we saw from them. But line up these players, Focus or Colorful, some of these, against like lower ranked players in the scene, like a TBC, then they can really show their strength. Then when, you know, the opponent makes a few more mistakes, isn't quite on the top level, then all of a sudden you see what the difference is like. And on map 1, the difference was quite startling. It's a good opening this time by TBC, going with the meta approach. It's not quite wall off over here. There's your little space. Shouldn't matter though. No Acolyte Scout. TBC starting the game off with a surround. Little moment of victory. But there was a resummon. No experience gained. Ah, wait. Hold up. Did he get the wolf? Or was that a creep?
A player's forces are under attack.
Wolf is 20 XP. But level 1 creep is also 20 XP. I'm confused. Anyways, creeping does continue. Doesn't kill the sea giant first. Sometimes that guy is on a spinning rampage and he keeps pulverizing. Spin! Spin to win! No. No more spins. It was the Murloc. Okay. Thank you, Kev Tank. At least one person here on the stream is paying attention. Because apparently it isn't me. Yeah, this is the Farseer Dream, by the way. Containing the undead just with the hero and the wolves. Preventing level 2 for a long time. I think that's a mistake that too many undeads make. They're too timid around the Farseer aggression. If it's just Farseer and wolves harassing you, you can just keep creeping. It doesn't matter. The few right clicks, they are not relevant. You just have to make sure you get the last hits. And of course, you know, save the ghouls when they're taking damage. Also, you want to tank the creeps on the skellies, not on the ghouls. So that's a small mistake here. This is going to cost the first ghoul. It's good items, though. Gloves and mantle are, in fact, great items. Oh, Lin, this time, not going for the Berserker build, but rather going back to double bestiary mass wyvern. Something we see rather rarely these days. I feel like mass wyvern is still a viable strategy, but it has, you know, a limited ability to work. That's not a very eloquent way of saying that. What I mean by that is, it has a very narrow window of opportunity. A win condition, a narrow win condition. You have to be able to reach the levels, you have to have the heal scrolls, you have to be able to overpower the undead in a certain way in the fight, and when all the destroyers are dead for the undead, you must make sure you still have enough wyvern left. If the undead just stays alive, gets strong heroes, if the game goes long enough, normally the undead wins against the mass wyvern. But, if you are the better player, if you have the superior micro, if your opponent isn't super on point with his control, then wyvern can be a real ruffle stomp kind of a strategy. Because it's very difficult to properly micro that, have, you know, perfect positioning on the destroyers, good creeping, proper hero levels, and dealing with the bad riders as well comes on top. All that is to say, against an inferior undead, this can be a very, very strong strategy. Two ghoul kills here. Thank you, Mr. Lucas, with the resub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, we got the first gargoyle out. That's a very good hand here right now. And Nova could lead to a kill here if he gets only in range. Can't quite. Oh, wait, but the Garg's faster. Is there a Bat Rider somewhere? Lin wants to get the speed scroll to save the wyvern, maybe. Lin a little bit late with the bad riders. Against Happy, that might have been punished, but here, all the wyvern is still alive.
Players' forces are under attack.
I was hoping that we wouldn't see the mass Gargs again from map 1, which didn't work out too well. Especially, one could argue, against Headhunters, Gargs aren't that good. But of course, this isn't mass Gargs exactly. This should be triple hero with Alchemist. We've seen this many times before. On the old patch especially, this is basically the only thing that orcs were playing. The only thing that orcs could be playing. Because of the strength of ghouls. Nice save on the wyvern here. Lin again looking confident, not shying away from any fight. No way. No way! Oh, damn! Saves it on 7 HP. Sick. Lin fighting with double level 1 heroes. Wants to get the kill on the DK now. Shadow Hunter coming in for the block. Don't tell me. Nah. Ah, okay. Finally he gets 1 kill. Lin almost saving that one as well. Wait. Did 1 wyvern die? Ah, no. There it is. This one was saved along with this one. So Lin lost only 1 wyvern. Pretty sexy display of control there by Lin. Would be funny if now the creeps kill it with Ensnare or something. But fun fact, you guys, in case you didn't know, when your unit gets ensnared, the creeps de-aggro it. As long as there's something else in range to attack. You know what creep detail I learned from Side? Creeps, not 100% always, but most of the time, aggro the thing that has the lowest move speed close by. Within range, you know? That's why when you're creeping a camp and the mud golem slows you, the thing that is slowed automatically takes aggro. So you gotta be careful about that. And I think that's also the reason why water elementals have aggro priority. Because they have slower move speed. Oh, Ensnare on the statue. Ouch. Lich also dead. Yeah. I've been here, you guys. I've been here. I was playing, you know, against a superior orc. He was playing mass wyvern. And when you're lower level, this is just what it feels like. It just feels like there's no chance. Everything you make gets blown up. Gargoyles die to bats. Statues die to ensnares. Everything dies to envenom spears. I feel for your TBC. I know what it's like.
The players' forces are under attack.
And when you see it, 1-0 or Happy play against this, it seems like, oh man, this isn't so hard to beat. You know, you just level up in the early game, you get level 3, you got some skellies out, the Lich adds a strong timing. With a DK in proper position and with good mana, you can threaten with Coil Nova. Oh yeah, I get it. And then you play it yourself, and you get absolutely smashed. Oftentimes, it's harder than it looks. Yeah, I think a strong early game especially is very important. You have to have a good creep route. You have to get close to level 3 DK by the time the Shadow comes out. Ideally, you want to get level 3 by the time he's out, but that is very difficult to manage, especially on many maps. But yeah, look at the deathlight. He's still not level 3. And it's just a complete shellacking so far. Undead heroes not where they need to be. Lich has some good items. But what he needs also is levels. Oh, look at that. Another statue goes down. First 2 statues dying quickly in the game. Paint champ. I want the Farseer. Still hounding for this kill. But the Ring of Regen. You ain't gonna kill me. I'm healing. Oh, here come the Wyvern though. 1 hex would be his end. Ouch! The acupuncture crew is ready for the next incision. Oh, almost caught him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Acid bomba. Oh, nice little split. Inland going for a tiny. Certainly a game in which he can afford it. If it wants, now he can get creative. With his 2 base income, he's gonna get a rich. Lin not exactly messing around though this series. He wasn't playing weird strats. He wasn't trying to become, you know, too innovative. Berserkers, Wyvern, these are very well established strategies. He destroyed the Tomon by accident. Did you see that? Also, look at the sentry coverage here. Sees everything that's happening. It's a sad little army by TBC.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 Gargs, 1 Destro, 1 statue. Oh my god, the DK is still level 3. Mamma mia. How about some Torrens, Lin? Don't we want to have some fun? Wouldn't you like to have some fun, Lin? Come on. I guess Torrens don't really have too much carryover with these upgrades that he invested into. Oh, a twofer! Double kill from the Bad Rider. Yeah, that's a lot of piercing damage right here. Destroyer must fly away. Nicely timed Hex. Lich might still be going down here. Oh, Wyvern. Speedy, speedy! Like Max Verstappen. Let's catch up to him. Bro. The TK is still level 2. Oh, I'm not sure which game was more one-sided. Map 1 or map 2? After this is going to be Law Allied versus Ice Orc coming up next, and I'm pretty damn sure that game should be closer. We're probably going to watch map 1 of that, and then go over to the Don't Force Me Cup finals. Hey, he got level 3 though. That's something. Don't know if the rest will survive, however. DK fighting bravely. The captain goes down last with the ship. And that was very convincing. Good series by Lin.